Zelete, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. What is happening in Guinea? A massive shift hit the Guinean military, and the detail coming out of Conakry shows a much bigger story than what the official media is telling us. General Mamadou Doumbouya signed an official decree dismissing 173 officers from the Guinean Armed Forces. The decision was read live on national TV by the Minister Secretary General of the Presidency, General Amara Kamara. Every single officer on that list has been removed from active duty immediately. The official reason given by the military leadership is simple: desertion. The decree points to Article 24 and 25, the General Statute of Military Personnel, which enforce strict rules on attendance and discipline. According to the government, these soldiers failed to show up for their posts, left their units without permission, or stayed away past their approved leave. On paper, it looks like a simple legal clean-up of missing soldiers. When you dive into the names on that list, the picture changes entirely. Among the 173 dismissed officers is Commander Michel Lama. Michel Lama was not just another officer in the barracks. He was a central figure in the elite special force group that carried out the September 5th coup d'etat. He was physically there at the presidential palace, taking down former President Alpha Conde and securing the state for Mamadou Doumbouya. This decision goes way beyond one unit or one high-profile name. The peg hits every major military group across Guinea. The list removes officers from the Special Forces, the Airborne Troops Battalion, the infantry units posted in strategic areas like Lula and the rest, from lieutenant to captains and commandants, were dismissed in a single move. Why will the regime remove the very people who helped put them in power?
Family, the Guinean Army. What is happening with the Guinean Army? Army of the Guinean Army have been disbarred. Yes, you understood well, sent 63. Guinean Army officers have been disbarred for desertion according to information. You see here it is a Michel Lama, it is him, his image which oozes, which reigns currently. And on social networks, in any case it is part of the 173 army officers who have been disbarred. He, according to the information, he is one of the close collaborators of Mamadi Doumbouya, as you can see on the pictures, is the ex-President Alpha Conde who is behind him if you look closely. The image, so I'm sure that was when the coup where Mamadi Doumbouya came to power. In any case, the information is that 173 presentation of the Guinean Army have been disbarred. I can understand now why Mamadou Doumbouya is quickly returned from sound in any case. Of the sound of his journey, or of of his vacations, frankly, what happens there is strong. 173 army officers have been disbarred for desertion according to the information. For the Guinean government, you have, having regard to tonight's decree, and when I said here, the truth will triumph and time has given us reason. Let's go back a little bit to the 5th of September. All those who were in front, where are they today? All those who were in front, where are they today? There it says, believe in God. It's very good, When you are told to believe in God, Adam told me he's here, there at Cannibal. Dat madin kala Allahu sabarida. 5 September. Michel Page. That we have seen that Some of them called him with all the names the strong man. The strong man on September 5th. The one who took a selfie with President Alpha Condé that day. Here is the image that made me cry on 5 September. I tell you this day I gave me back. In New Jersey, I left Philadelphia to go to New Jersey. To this day, I don't know where I was going. I've searched 1,000 times on the day of the 5 September when I saw the picture there. It's like I lost my memory that day. When I saw the image, you see there, President Alpha Condé. Michael has my selfie. This image CE, day CE. Day, I didn't know. As soon as I saw the picture I was driving, I went out to park. But I say now, what could have driven these people to humiliate the present Alpha Condé in such a way? But we have said all that God does is good. Today, it is the President Alpha Condé who parades in the palaces today. Both the two Congo. In Angola to Gabon in Equatorial Guinea. You see the President Alpha Condé between the palaces. But that today the Miko Lama, they are where? All those who returned to the palace on September 5th, to the power of President Folkor, where are they? The one we used to say hero yesterday. The one that became zero. That's why you should always support the right things. Even if you don't love someone, it's why I say I'll never fight Mamadi and the lie. I will fight him on the truth. And that's why I don't say it either. CES marabouts or CESists. Person, I will not be able to reach myself because I have told you. Here is Michel Ogihui, who is disbarred. Not suspended, disbarred from the army. Don't give to think. Don't give to think. I have told you about the story of the prophets here. Hey, it's God who traces everything, but we, the men, we are in a hurry. That's why it is good to be a believer. I told you about Sayyidina Isa prophet, who is called Jesus Christ. You saw it is said he was crucified. All this is God. The prophets fought. God has full power. He could do whatever he wanted. But the path of God, when it is traced, nobody can change. But don't think the misfortune of some that this is the end of their lives. The President Alpha Condé on September 5th. There are others who took selfie with him. Look here. But where are they all today? Today they are all. Today IE show me these people too. Start. Binamori, where is the former chief of staff today? Where are the Felipe Magas?
Analysts and regional observers point out that this is an internal consolidation of power. In any military regime that comes to power through a coup, the biggest threat to the leadership really comes from outside. It comes from inside the original group of soldiers who know how the takeover was done. By removing these key figures and using deception as a legal reason, Doumbouya is doing two things at once. First, he is breaking potential rivalry factions and eliminating internal threats before they can organize. Second, he is enforcing absolute discipline across the entire armed forces. It sends an unmistakable message to every soldier in Guinea. Past loyalty will not save anyone, and the High Command demands total compliance. This mass dismissal shows that the political situation inside Guinea remains tense, and the government is actively securing its grip on the military structure to prevent any future disruption. When we also listen to what other people are saying, Mamadou Doumbouya was to be away for a very long time, but the days were cut short. He returned in no time, and it raised a lot of questions. Why Mamadou Doumbouya all of a sudden came back to Guinea-Conakry? I showed you some analysts who made some analysis on New World Forum, and they were arguing that before you see the military on national TV giving announcements or telling the public the departure of a sitting president when we have the vice and other things, it means there is friction and something is going on in the military. That was why the military came out to tell us that even though Mamadou Doumbouya is no longer in Guinea-Conakry, he has traveled, they are protecting his back. And anyone that will try to do anything will not find things easy. Now we are seeing that the picture is adding up. Things are coming clearer. Based on the analysis that they've given us, we are seeing that there's friction. There is friction. And these people that have been asked to go might be the people who are thinking otherwise when it comes to the President Mamadou Doumbouya. And I'll ask you again, my brothers and sisters in Guinea-Conakry, what is actually happening in your country? Because the very first time I saw the military giving us the news that the president has traveled, and I was asking the same question. We have been seeing world leaders traveling every blessed day. We have never seen the military on national television giving the announcement that this person has traveled. So for that matter, we are in charge and we are warning anybody not to do anything. It raises questions. If something of that sort should happen, it means that things are cooking up. And in no time, we are seeing the dismissal of 173 soldiers. This is telling us that something big is happening in Guinea-Conakry that we are not aware. But looking at the number that has been asked to go and sit somewhere means that the tension has reached a boiling point that they could no longer cover. So they have to just do it this way. But no matter the situation, we'll get to know. Whatever it is, the truth will definitely come to light. It could be that something was boiling. That was why he was rushed back into Guinea-Conakry. 170 at a go, different levels, captains to commandants, like no place was left untouched. Maybe unless you didn't go against the things that they have stated by the government. The people who stood for Mamadou Doumbouya are the ones that are going. But sometimes it's very good, you understand, because the people you plan to do things with, they know the moves, they know the secrets, and they can use your secrets against you when things don't go the way they want as well. So maybe Mamadou Doumbouya is also trying to protect his leadership. But whatever the situation will be, we'll continue to monitor and see what is actually happening in that Guinea-Conakry. And our brothers and sisters in Guinea-Conakry, if you also have information about what is boiling in your country, you can share it with us, because for now, things are not adding up at all. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Guinea-Conakry.